products, which is a wide selection of products to choose from. It can be found easily on the internet by going to fieldandforestproducts.com. Watch as we demonstrate one of these products called Plug Spawn. A wooden dowel is used. The dowel is already impregnated with spawn and is injected into the log to allow complete colonization of the fungus itself. Once the inoculation is complete, the log is then sealed with wax to prevent loss of moisture and placed outdoors to wait for the harvest. Let's take a moment to discuss the important role that fungus plays in nature. Fungus attacks and grows off of all organic matter. As you can see from this branch, it has broken it down to where it literally crumbles. It will continue to decompose the material until it has broken it down into a fine humus. It can then be utilized by plants. Another great thing I like about Field and Forest products is their wide array of different species and strains. This strain of oyster is called Poho and is a very highly productive strain of oyster mushroom. This strain of oyster is known as Gray Dove. One of the other advantages to having various strains is that they don't all fruit at the same time, thereby giving you a fresh supply over a period of weeks and even months. Oyster mushrooms can be gathered in the wild. However, during years of inadequate rainfall, little to none may be gathered. Whereas when you artificially propagate mushrooms, the logs can be soaked and force fruited during dry years. As you can see from this segment of the video, that these mushrooms are highly productive. They produce an extreme amount of mushrooms in a very short time. And they actually fruit several times. They fruit more than one time. Because of the location on the log, some of these oysters can be a little tricky to cut away. I personally do not like to tear or disturb the mycelium. I like to slice it off. But the way the oyster grows, it has a stem and the petals flare out, so it can be a little tricky sometimes. As you can see, with oysters, they grow out from a main stem and fan out or spread out from there, which is why it makes it a little more difficult to sometimes cut it away. To finding the exact coordinate stem when they're up underneath can be a little harder. But as I have grown these and propagated these, prices vary between $6, $7, and $8 a pound. Of course, I'm going to try to harvest as much of the mushroom as I can without wasting. As you can see, just off of these two logs, I've gathered a bag full, a shopping bag full. And they're not done. There's still more little button stages still coming off this log. With this rain we had last night, they'll keep coming, continue to fruit. Again, we're here in mid-October. And as you can see, I was able to gather off of just 2 logs a shopping bag full of these oysters. So whether you're looking to supplement your income or just have a fresh supply of gourmet mushrooms, they have strains that can be grown from early spring till almost winter. Here's another species known as the wine cap, and it can be grown quite easily on wood chips or sawdust. Our sawdust beds are placed in a shady, damp area and covered with. This mushroom derives its name from the wine-colored top of the cap. This species grows quite large, similar in size to the portobello. Let's have a look at a few of the other types offered to you by Field and Forest Products. Two very popular types are the shiitake and maitake. They have long been used by the Orientals because of their healing properties. These two types are extremely high in enzymes, antioxidants, and minerals. We hope this video has helped you come to understand that you can propagate your own mushrooms.